Hi, boys and girls. My name is Auntie Nadine, and welcome to our very special, you know what it is, story time. Now, boys and girls, the title of today's story is Jesus in Simon Peter's house. Before I get into the story, boys and girls, do you see my little friend? I'm sure sometimes you see my little friend peeking up into the videos. Boys and girls, this little puppy here belonged to my daughter when she was a little girl. And my daughter is all grown up now, but guess what? We still have him. So when I have him sitting right here, it reminds me of when I used to tell stories to my little girl and my son. So let him stay right there while we tell our story. Okay, boys and girls? Okay, let's get straight into the story. Jesus went down to Capernaum on the shore of the Sea of Galilee and began teaching people about the kingdom of God. Capernaum was an important, busy town with a garrison of Roman soldiers and a tax office. Many traders and travelers would have passed through it, and from here, Jesus was able to go out to other towns and villages of Galilee. Capernaum was also the home of Simon Peter. He and his wife had a house which they shared with his mother-in-law. Jesus probably stayed here at times. Jesus used to teach in the synagogue where everyone who heard him was impressed because he spoke with great authority. One Sabbath, Jesus healed a man with a troubled mind, and the people were astonished at his power. They began to talk about him, and word spread all around the surrounding countryside. That day after service, Simon Peter took Jesus back to his house for dinner. When they arrived, they discovered that Simon Peter's mother-in-law was in bed, very ill with a fever. At once, Jesus was asked to help her. Jesus stood over her and commanded the fever to go leave her. Immediately it went, and she was able to get up and go back to preparing the dinner for them all. That evening, there was no peace in Simon's house. The fame of Jesus had spread so that by sunset, a crowd of people turned up outside the house. They were all suffering in some way or another and came for healing. Jesus did not send them away, but laid his hand on each of them and cured them. Early next morning, Jesus left the house to find a quiet place to pray. But the crowds followed him and tried to persuade him to stay with them. I must proclaim the kingdom of God to others too, for that is what I was sent to do. Boys and girls, isn't Jesus amazing? Do you know that the same way Jesus healed Simon Peter's mother-in-law, he can heal you too when you are sick. If you are not feeling well, boys and girls, Jesus has the power to heal you the same way he would heal and cured many people from long ago. He is still doing that today. So, whether it is you, mommy, grandma, aunt, uncle, grandpa, anybody at all, boys and girls, you can pray and ask God to heal you so that you will become better. Can you believe that, guys? Jesus is so amazing. Thank God for being so amazing. Okay, boys and girls. All right. Now, until next time. Oh, before I go, boys and girls, how could I not show you the picture in our story today? Now, here is the picture in our story. Can you see it? I am sure that you can. Okay, boys and girls, now until next time, I will see you again on another very special story time. Bye.